Hey, what's up guys? It's Coin Hunting with JR. This is our first coin roll hunt of February 2015. And we've gone through probably 4 or 5 rolls. And in this roll, we found something that is truly unique. Now, I have no idea if you're going to be able to see it, but this was in one of the wrappers. It's actually smaller than an actual dime. And it looks like it's zooming in there pretty good. But if you look on the back of this thing, it has a date of 1941. It says United States of America. But I believe it looks like it says 10 centavos. But I really believe this is some type of coin from the Philippines. I can't really read the rim too well. A lot of it's marked out. I'm going to have to find a way to clean it up a little bit. But I did look in the red book to see if there was anything like this. And sure enough, it has something like this. It says it's silver. But anyway, I'm going to have to clean this up and see exactly what the heck this is. I can kind of see the date 1941, but I'm pretty unsure as to what this thing is. So anyway, I'll clean it up and see if I can do some research and get back to you, and we're going to continue our hunt. Hey, what's up guys? It's JR. I'm back again. We just finished the dimes that we did before. Unfortunately, the Philippine coin was the only one that was of any value. I found a Bahamas penny that someone had put in there and passed for a dime. I did go ahead and buy it because I didn't want my banks to get mad at me just in case they opened it. So I did give them a dime for it, and took it out. But this little Philippines coin was the only ones that we were able to find out of it. Did a little bit of research on it. Turns out it is silver, and it is from the Philippines. It's a 10 centavos. I still haven't really cleaned it. I actually couldn't find any baking soda to clean this with, and that seemed to be a pretty decent way to clean it. In fact, I may not clean it now that I've been able to figure out what it is. And the red book, it has a really nice story about the Philippines and their coins, and this was actually after it became kind of independent from the United States. So I don't know, just kind of a neat little find. There were only like 2.5 million of them printed. Not worth as much as even if this had been a 1941 Mercury dime. But nonetheless, a cool little foreign find. I'm going to throw that in the collection. Pretty cool little find, I guess, for doing a box of dimes. Definitely worth a dime to pay for it. So I also wanted to make this video kind of a month in review of what coins and what things we were able to find just by coin roll hunting for the month of January. I mean, again, I pretty much up to January have done only pennies, and we did do some pennies. I don't think I actually even produced a video. Didn't really find anything too exciting on the pennies end of it. Probably found about 35 or 40 wheats, but nothing too spectacular. We did have the Amazon video that we did in January where we purchased a pound. But these are the things that we did find. Of course, I believe it was our last video that we produced, maybe the one before it. We found this $5 bill, series 1989, with a really cool serial number on it, the 22250258B. So that was kind of a cool little find that the teller had saved for me. We actually did 2 boxes of half dollars, and we found the one foreign coin. This is kind of a bag of not intended for circulations that we found in those 2 boxes from 2003 all the way up to 2006. And then we had the proof, the Kennedy proof that we pulled out, the 1982S, which is actually in spectacular shape. Nice little find there. On the dime end of things, you've got the find that we just made there on the Philippines. But we found a 43D Mercury dime. We got a 64 Rosie. That was the silver. And then we also found a 1985 Roosevelt dime. This was proof. And I don't even think we did a video for this one, but that was a really neat find to find a proof coin there in dimes. And then we come to nickels. Had a lot of success with the nickels. In the Buffaloes, we found a 1935 as well as a 1936D. And then the war nickels, the 35% silver, we found a 42p, we found a 43p, we found a 45p, another 45p, we also found a 45D, and another 45D. And then we also got a proof 2000S proof Jefferson nickel. And this is all coin roll hunting. And so, overall, pretty exciting month. But I did want to kind of give you a little bit of a recap. Of course, that's not everything we found, but those were the major highlights of what we found. And again, super fun hobby. If you got some extra times, or if the wife is making you watch a TV show you don't particularly care for, grab you up some coins and do a little coin roll hunting. I mean, you never know what the heck you're going to find inside of those. Sometimes you'll be in the pennies box and you'll find a dime, or in the dimes box you'll find a penny, and that's just a part of it. Nobody's fault, I guess, except the person that rolled it up and sent it to the bank. But every once in a while people will slip a proof in there. You really never know what you're gonna find. It's rare I go through a box and not find anything, especially with pennies. I think in my 2 years of doing pennies, I think I had one box where I didn't find anything worth keeping inside of it. Normally at least you'll get a wheatback penny or something. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, for inspiring me to create these videos and share some of these finds. Really appreciate your comments and your support, and I certainly enjoy watching you guys as well as you do this and as you go out and find different coins. So hope you guys enjoy watching these as much as I enjoy producing them. And if you ever have any questions or thoughts, concerns, feel free to comment below and subscribe. And we look forward to producing more videos here in February. Alright guys, thanks again, and happy hunting.